What up, players? What's going on? Happy Thursday. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day today. As we jump into some charts and we have a little fun. What's going on, fellas? I see everyone in here having a fantastic day. The stock market, bull market continues, but Bitcoin not going anywhere. What's going to cause Bitcoin to go up? You know, what is going to cause it to go up with the stock market that just keeps ripping up to the upside every single damn day? But what the hell is Bitcoin doing? It ain't doing shit. But we'll talk about it today. Hope everyone had a fantastic day. It looks like over here in New York, we got the smoke that's clearing out a little bit, which is good. We can go back to normal life, even though it wasn't really wasn't any much different than it really has been. But I can finally see some buildings from across the sea, which is nice. It's good to see. So thank you once again to the Canadians that send your forest fire back down to us. I really, really appreciate you. You guys are the absolute homies. Anyways, Giordano, what's going on, human? What's going on, man? Jordan the chart, man. I try my best, man. Who we got? Happy days. What's going on, Woods and Waters, bro? What's going on? It was a fantastic day, man. If you are on any other asset, you are having a great freaking time. But if you are a crypto maxi, it is a horrible time right now. Let me tell you. But you know, you got other things that are just ripping up, and it's just like crypto is not moving, man. But I want to continue to say that when things look the most grim is the best time to be stacking Bitcoin and to be back in stacking Ethereum. Altcoins, you know, we might have to wait for another day for altcoins, but Bitcoin, Ethereum, this is the best time to stack when everyone is pissy and everyone is having a horrible, horrible time. This is when you should be the most optimistic, right? To be honest. So let's jump on into it. Let's have a good time. Let's talk about some charts. We'll hang out a little bit. There's not too much to talk about today, other than everything other than crypto going to the moon and crypto just kind of staying exactly where it is. Let's go across the sea. Isn't it the Hudson River? Yeah, it's the Hudson's River over there, man. So we can kind of see the buildings a little bit from across the way, which is super, super cool. Anyways, Bitcoin, guys, still just kind of in our falling wedge formation that really hasn't gone anywhere yet. And this is what I've been saying for the last couple of days, man. I think we just end up going sideways for quite a bit longer in here. So get ready for it. I expect us to go sideways until next week. There really isn't any catalyst to push Bitcoin up at the moment. Because if we were going to just blast up, we would have already done it, right? Because stock markets, you know, every day, you know, they sort of just continue up and up and up and up, and Bitcoin just doesn't do shit, right? It's kind of what we said in the beginning. So I still think until next week, we end up just chopping in here and just kind of doing our thing. Trade in the range, which has been a pretty easy range to trade, right? At the end of the day, you just long the lows, you short the tops. It's been pretty freaking easy to trade this range. If you're a bull, you could just long it if you want to. If you're a bear, I mean, just trade in this range between like 27,500 and 25,800. That's all we got to be doing right now. It's fantastic, man. So as someone who has been trading a little bit more because we've had a little bit of volatility the last few days, it's been fantastic, man. Actually getting some movement. Today there was nothing going on, but the last few days it's been fantastic, man. So once again, just kind of waiting it out. If Bitcoin wants to come back to the bottom of the range again, I'll take a long. If Bitcoin wants to come back up to the top of the range, I'll take a short. Because that's really what you've had to do over the course of the last, month here. That's really all you've had to do. So that's really it. I mean, short-term time frames, just blah, right? Kind of just bland here. If we kind of look, you know, Bitcoin looked like it was trying to get a move up this morning, and then it just got sent back to the shadow realm, right back to the downside. So stocks were pumping. Bitcoin was like, okay, looks like Bitcoin's getting a little bit of a move. And Bitcoin just gets sharded right back down. It just gets sharded right back down to the shadow realm. So, you know, once again, there's nothing really to push Bitcoin up at the moment, right? And this is coming from someone who wants the price to go up. Trust me, I just don't think we do it until at least next week. We got the ice cream man outside. Hey, I want some ice cream. Yo, you guys ever had the I gotta ask you guys ever had the cotton candy popsicle, man? The cotton candy popsicle that you get from really any store, but it's you guys know what I mean. The one that's teal and like kind of purple. You guys know what I'm talking about with that popsicle, man. One of the best popsicles in the game. If you haven't had that cotton candy popsicle, you got to try it, bro. That shit is absolutely ridiculously good. Let me tell you. Also fudgicles. Fudgicles are really good if you want a popsicle. I'm not a big popsicle guy, but when I have a popsicle, it's going to be the cotton candy popsicle, or it's going to be the damn fudgicle popsicle. Those things are absolutely insane. And John, yes, I do agree with you. Regular cotton candy is trash. Like, in my opinion, right? The cotton candy that you get as candy, trash. But that's just kind of how it is. Anyways, Bitcoin just going sideways, right? I think, if we look at this as a bullish pattern with 69% chance to break to the upside out of a falling wedge, I do expect it to still come up to the upside. This is a point where most people aren't going to want to stack any sats. And you guys know me. In 2023, I think, is the time to be stacking sats and just kind of putting them away for the next couple of years, right? I think, we get so caught up in looking at, where's Bitcoin going to go? But really, this year should just be about accumulating as much assets, right? As much assets as you think are going to go up in the next few years. That's what this year should be about. Is just getting as much Bitcoin, getting as much Ethereum. If you're into altcoins heavily, okay, sure, do it. Stocks, whatever you want to do. I think this is the year you want to be loading up on shit. As you can already see that stock market is ripping. Plenty of stocks already at all-time highs. It's only a matter of time before Bitcoin catches a bid. But we're just getting a lot of FUD right now, which is keeping the price down. But like I said, we got some catalysts coming up next week, which maybe will get us a little bit of help, because Bitcoin definitely needs a little bit of help. What is this freaking ice cream man doing outside, man? Well, I don't want any ice cream. I'll take some ice cream in the morning. Like, can you get out of here right now, please? I don't want any ice cream right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all don't want ice cream. All right. It is a fantastic day for ice cream, though. We can actually see the sun today, which is fantastic. It was a great day today, man. I looked up in the sky and I was like, damn, we actually can see the sun today. This is a great freaking day over here. Yesterday it was completely hazy. It was orange in the sky. I thought it was Armageddon. I thought the world was ending. But today, it's a beautiful day. It is an absolute beautiful day, man. So, yeah, like we said, we got some catalysts coming up next week. June 13th, we got the CPI. I think that's going to be good, but obviously it depends. We got the XRP emails for all the XRP fans. Is XRP again today testing the highs? We'll talk about XRP in a little bit. June 14th, we got the FOMC, which, right now the market's pricing in the market's pricing in a Fed pause, which obviously we'll see. And then we got the Coinbase versus SEC. SEC has to... All you gotta do is laugh, man. The ice cream guy really wants me to get in cotton candy popsicle over here. Oh my god. The cotton candy guy, he just really wants me to get ice cream today. He's getting closer and closer and closer. That's funny, man. You just gotta laugh at the ice cream guy outside, man. Oh Lord. All right, but we got FOMC on June 14th. He won't give up, man. No one wants ice cream. Just go to the other neighborhood, all right? No one wants ice cream over here. But no, we have FOMC on the 14th, and we got Coinbase versus SEC. The SEC has to basically give a response to Coinbase by June 14th. It basically doesn't have to come to an agreement, but it has to give them a response on what they're doing wrong and sort of give them a detailed explanation other than what they gave before. So there is some catalyst next week for a move, whether it's the upside or downside if you're bearish or bullish. And that's kind of what I'm waiting for. And I think we just end up, like I said, I think we end up just chopping until then. I know that's boring. I know that's sort of whatever. But typically when you get these like massive FUD events, if we look over here, right? Sometimes these massive FUD events like the FTX dump in here, right? We had one big week of dumpage, right? And then we ended up just like going sideways for a while until eventually the market was like, you know what? Screw this. There's not enough sellers to push it lower. Let's just go up. Right? And then we had the banking USDC DPEG. That was like basically 1 week of freaking carnage, right? We didn't end up staying down there for a while. We backtested the bull market support band, and then we got a bounce right away. And then this time, right, we got the Binance and the Coinbase SEC shit. which did cause a low down to 25.2. And now the market's just kind of settling in, waiting. And like I said, we could just kind of chop in here until eventually the market's like, you know what? There ain't any more sellers in here, which, we don't really know that yet. But if the market just kind of keeps holding up here as we get into next week, I think that's a really good sign for a potential move. So, like I said, just kind of wait in. I wouldn't get too optimistic. Once again, don't get too optimistic until Bitcoin gets a breakout, right? You see Bitcoin start to break out in here. That's when we can get optimistic. Right now, just kind of, chill out, wait it out, and we'll keep doing our thing, right? So that's what we got in there. XRP did spike up a little bit today. Looks like it's pulling back. We got XRP still at resistance. Still kind of fighting this resistance. Every day, it's like it comes up, it comes back down, right? Comes up, comes back down. Still fighting resistance on the XRP, but still can't get that breakout. Come on, XRPers. We need you to pump it up, man.
Strap up. We're going
XRPers,
to the moon.
where you at? Right? You guys want XRP to go up? Freaking moon it, man. Come on. Give me all your buys, right? Give me all those bids. Pump that shit to the moon, baby. Come on. You guys say you're such a big army and such a big community. Send that shit.
Rant alert.
I've been waiting 3 years for this. No, I'm just kidding. But XRP army, if we're gonna push it up, let's do it. But like I said, I wouldn't necessarily, for me personally, this isn't the time I would be buying XRP. I know the XRPs will get mad at me for saying that. I think there was a time, right? I think the time to buy is on any type of pullback. Right? So here was a good time to buy. Here was a good time to buy, right? At lows. Right? When you're up at retracement levels and up at the 618 and the 702, that's not necessarily where I'd be looking to buy. We can take trades up here, right? If you're bullish, maybe you take like a little long position and we ride this to the moon. I've done that a few times on XRP. But, still just kind of waiting for that breakout, bro. And XRP is one of the only alts that I'm actually kind of bullish on. I'm actually kind of bullish on it. I've been bullish on XRP. But I'm bullish on XRP, not because it's at resistance, just because I like the formation. I think it's into the SEC lawsuit enough where there's still some optimism with XRP, right? So that's kind of XRP in there. Ethereum, just waddling around like a freaking duck. It's just a freaking duck waddling around like a freaking in a pond in here. Still just at, just chilling at support, right? We bounced off the support many freaking times. Looks to be just kind of rounding out in here, right? That sort of rounded out structure where you get insta-dumped, but then the lows come in, the sellers kind of get exhausted, and now you're kind of making those higher lows coming in, at least at the moment. So Ethereum just kind of rounding out in here. We'll see, obviously we're going to need Bitcoin to make a move for Ethereum to make a move, but I love XRP. I keep saying XRP. Ethereum's chart. Just rise, retest, rise, retest. We just need some type of catalyst, man. We need something to cause some volume in crypto because there ain't no volume at the moment, man. Right? There is no volume in crypto at the moment, which is like, even if you love crypto, you have to admit it, right? There is literally no volume in crypto. The stock market's literally in a bull market right now. You got like half the top tech stocks at all-time highs. What is this shit? What the hell is Bitcoin doing? It's supposed to be the best tech in the game. What the hell, man? You got Apple at all-time highs. You got Microsoft pushing all-time highs. You got Nvidia at all-time highs. What the hell is this? Right? I think that's how we're all feeling right now. But, once again, we just need something, man. We need something to happen in here. I don't know what it's going to be, but what I know about the markets is when you get these big FUD events, right, and the price doesn't push lower, that's a very, very good sign. But what's going to be the good news, right, and it's kind of foreshadowed in the chart a lot of times, what's going to be the good news to push us up? I don't know. You can't predict it ahead of time, right? These are potentially a few of them. But, once again, it's what's going to be that catalyst to push the freaking price up, dude. It's who the frick knows, right? Yeah, there is no volume. There is zero volume. What we got? Let's see. Spies pumping forever? The spy scam. Is it really a scam, or is it just people being completely off sides and they keep shorting it and they keep getting wrecked? You know what I mean? Is it really a scam? I don't like when people call pumps a scam or dumps a scam. I think that's just an excuse, right? So if you're ever wrong in the market and you call something a scam, right? I think that's you just make an excuse that you were wrong on the direction, right? Like this isn't a scam. That's just people being completely off sides. You know what I mean? That's just people being off sides and just trying to short. And then when you get to the retracement levels, that's when everyone wants to get bullish, right? Everyone's bearish until you get to retracement levels. You know what I mean? That's just kind of how the market works. Now, I'll say this about stocks, right? So stocks are in a bull market, right? I mean, just look at all the top tech stocks, dude. You got half of them at all-time highs, right? I don't know what to tell you. You know what I mean? It's pretty much been up only since December. Now, this is where I start to get cautious, though. All right, and I've been saying this about the stock market. You're at the golden pockets. You're at those sweet golden pockets that we all like. We love these golden pockets, right? These golden pockets mean that we've gone up a sizable amount. You know what I mean? We've gone up a sizable amount. Here's the thing. I was taking a look at the sentiment survey today. We haven't looked at this in a while, right? So you got the NASDAQ at the golden pocket. We got the S&P at the golden pocket. We got the Dow Jones at the golden pocket, right? Funny that they're all kind of in the same spot, even though they have different prices, right? I was looking at the sentiment survey today, and here's where I'm being cautious, okay? On stocks, still bullish in the high time frames. But once again, like a pullback at some point makes sense because I was looking at this, right? For the first time since February, take a look at this. For the first time since February, you have basically investors in general being more bullish than bearish. And now it's by a sizable amount. Take a look at this. Since the last time that there were more bullish people than bearish people was all the way back on February 15th. And what do you know? That was a local top, right? So February 8th. February 15th was a local top for the stock, for the NASDAQ, right? Go look at the NASDAQ. February 8th, it was right here, right at the local top before the NASDAQ got its last pullback in here, right? So everyone gets bullish at the top, right? So we go take a look over here, and we go over here, right? So that was February 8th. Look at it, look at since then. Look at the numbers. There, like no one bullish. Look at this. No one bullish the whole way up. No one. Until this week. Of course. Of course everyone gets bullish now. Now it's 45% are bullish and only 24% are bearish now, right? So, and this is where, it gets interesting for this. Because how will this impact crypto, right? So, obviously, I hope the stock market goes up. I'm holding a bunch of stocks. A bunch of stocks, man. Stocks have been going crazy. It's been the only thing keeping me sane in this market is the damn stock market. My question is, everyone getting bullish in the stock market, what if that has a pullback? How would that affect Bitcoin? That's my sort of question right now. I don't know. Because when the stock market was pumping, crypto did not pump, right? But will we get that correlation back if the stock market starts pulling back? That's my question in here. I don't know. Stock market futures are up crazy today. Tesla's up like 10% after hours. Things going insane. Shout out to Clint, man. Clint is riding his Rolls Royce in Tesla right now. He is riding in that Rolls Royce, bro. He is riding dirty. But that's kind of my question right now is, I'm still bullish overall, but are we due for something like a correction in here? And how will that impact Bitcoin, That's my big question. I'm just being cautious. I want to be cautious here. I don't want to be full on moon boy as we get up to retracement levels. You know what I mean? That's it. I don't want to be full on moon boy in here. So we'll see, right? We'll see how that kind of shakes out. I hope this just keeps mooning because I have money in the stock market and I want it to keep going up, right? But I think caution. If you're looking to get in stocks, I know a lot of people, because I want to make this clear, because I know a lot of people are probably leaving crypto to go into the stock market. I would just be careful at these levels. But to be fair, the bears have been saying that all year. Be careful, and it just keeps rising up. So who the frick knows? Let's see. Is it true Gary done for insider trading? I know you guys are going to ask the Gary insider trading thing. I saw that. I have to actually have Gary over here. There was this funny thing. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Court documents reveal Justin's son. I can't even read this, man. It's funny. This is. Did you guys see this news today? Court documents reveal Justin's son effed Gary Gensler's wife prior to SEC's recent crypto sector enforcement action. This guy effed Gary Gensler's wife. Who would have thought that Justin's son would have effed his wife? You know what I mean? Guys, it's totally not true. This is totally not true. I saw this and I was like, dude, this cannot be true. This cannot be true. I was like, what the hell, bro? Yeah, but yeah, Justin's son effed Gary Gensler's wife. Just putting it out there. Imagine your wife getting effed by this guy. That would be something, huh? And then, yeah, some of you guys were saying this was that was fake, and then the other fake thing that was out today. Everyone keeps trying to throw Gensler under the bus. Oh, look, it's BitBoy. Yeah. You also have this fake news. Gary Gensler has been charged with market manipulation. Coinbase provides evidence of Gary Gensler placing over 2.5 million in Bitcoin shorts just 48 hours ago. That's fake too. Don't fall for these fake articles, man. Listen, as much as I wish these were true, don't fall for Gary Gensler's wife getting effed. You know? And look at Gensler, man. This guy is something else. And don't fall for him doing market manipulation. Those both aren't true. As much as I probably shouldn't wish. I don't wish bad doing on anyone, man. I hope everyone does well. Even Gary, right? I hope Gary loses his job at the SEC and then he becomes like a busboy for the Binance cafeteria. You know, that's what I hope for Gary at the end of the day. Let's see. What else did I see that was funny? Did you guys? What else did I see? I saw something else in here. I don't know. There's a lot of funny stuff in here today. Oh, and he said this. SEC Chair Gary Gensler says crypto is all hucksters, fraudsters, and scam artists. Well, I mean, it's half true. It's half true, let's be honest. He's not wrong. But, you know, at the end of the day, a lot of that is like the exchanges and people launching altcoins and shit like that, right? So I guess he's not fully wrong on that. But hey, the good thing is Bitcoin. Bitcoin cannot do anything like that because it is decentralized. Because Satoshi is the absolute stud. That's why we stack sats. We stack sats and we don't look back. Right? That's what we do. Anyways, Bitcoin pulling back again in here. So like I said, as far as me looking for any trades in here, guys, it's very simple at the moment, man. I'm just looking for a long down here, 25.8 or below. I'm taking a long. If it comes back up above 27.4, I'm going to look for a short, and that's kind of it. I'm just kind of sitting on my hands until then. Sometimes I might F around with a little scalp or something, but for any type of bigger trade, I'm just kind of waiting on these ranges, bro. Like that's all we kind of got for the corn at the moment, guys. I F'd Gary Gensler's wife too. No, you don't want to F Gary Gensler's wife, man. Listen, if Gary Gensler's wife looks anything like Gary, I don't think you want anything to do with Gary Gensler's wife. All right, and we shouldn't be effing people's wives, man. Let's be slightly respectful. All right. Now Gary's effing us in crypto. He is. So if there's anyone's wife that should get effed, it's Gary's. But at the end of the day, let's not F anyone's wife. The only person that should be effing anyone's wife is Becker. What's going on, guys? It's Becker. Listen, usually I only bang Cardano holders' wives, but you know what? This Gary Gensler guy, he caused my gaming tokens to go down. He literally caused my gaming tokens to go down. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go F his wife. I'm going to go F Gary Gensler's wife, and I am going to stick it right up. I'm going to do some crazy shit to his wife, Oh, I'm going to play games. He wants to dump my gaming tokens. I'm going to play some games with his wife. I'm going to be squeezing those nipples like triggers. Let me tell you. Laj just going, Jesus. Oh, man. Let's see. Let's see. Yo, Elliot, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you in the chat, man. Good to see Elliot in the chat, bro. Anyways, guys, like I've been saying, I know morale is down in this space a lot, right? Morale is down in this space, but kind of like I've been saying, man, this is the year to kind of put your head down and just stack shit. I would, once again, I'm going to remain with my same stance as I think your majority of your portfolio should be in Bitcoin. If you believe in ETH, you can do that. If you don't believe in ETH, it probably should just mostly be in Bitcoin until we get some type of like clarity on altcoins. And even when you get clarity on altcoins, most of your portfolio should be in Bitcoin and ETH, right? Unless you're an absolute complete degen. You know what I mean? Like, it's at some point you gotta play. You gotta kind of weigh the risk reward, right? So 2023, as much as the sentiment is down, I'm going to remind you guys again, when the sentiment is down and the sentiment is absolute dog shit, that's when you should be the most optimistic, right? And I'm seeing a lot of people just being pessimistic as shit. And, that's cool, right? That's cool. It's cool to be pessimistic when times are down, right? It's cool to be, bearish when times are down and things just look grim. But once again, I will remind you again, the most grim times we've had in this market have been the best buying opportunities. It doesn't seem like it, right? Let's go back. When we looked at 15K Bitcoin, was anyone bullish? No one was bullish at 15K, right? Just remember how you felt down there. Was anyone bullish at 15K? Absolutely freaking not, right? When the banking crisis happened and USDT peg, I came back from vacation. The sentiment was very, very shitty back then, right? It was very shitty. That was the day I came back from vacation. People were calling for 12K Bitcoin again. Oh, stable coins are going to get wrecked. And Bitcoin blows their heads off. You know what I mean? And now we're here, right? Where sentiment is dog shit. No one wants to buy crypto, especially altcoins. I mean, altcoins or whatever. But even Bitcoin, people don't even want to touch Bitcoin right now. And I will say, once again, when times are the most grim and look horrible, that's the time you should at least be stacking Bitcoin, right? And I'm going to stand by that. And I stand by in my analysis that I still do think Bitcoin is going to bounce from this region above 25.2. Doesn't mean in the short term we can't go and test 25.2 again, right? I still think we're going to go sideways for a little bit until we get some catalyst. But, once again, it's climbing the wall of worry, as they call it, right? People get super, super worried. Right? It's never going to go up again, right? Never going to go up again, right? Never going to go up again. It's climbing the wall of worry. Every single time you go sideways, no one wants to touch it, And then when you get a green candle, that's when everyone wants to pile in, right? As soon as you see a green candle come up like this, everyone's going to be bullish again, right? That's just kind of how it is. Green candle solves everything in crypto. That's all crypto's about. It's hype at the end of the day, right? So once again, keep your head on straight. I know the sentiment is dog shit. There's just a bunch of trolling and negativity and shit right now, and it's honestly, I try to ignore it, but it's a lot. And the one thing that's keeping me sane is the stock market, right? The stock market is pretty nice right now, and at least we got that going, right? If the stock market was struggling, that would make me a little bit more negative. But the stock market ripping to highs, I think is a positive sign for markets overall, right? Let's see. Clint said, I bought 15 BCC at 15K. I was totally bullish. Let's go, Clint.
Strap up. We're going to the
Let's
moon.
go, Clint. Listen, even if you weren't, Clint, I appreciate you, man. Clint, you were the reason I bought some Tesla, okay? I got to give a shout out to Clint, all right? I got to give a quick shout out to Clint, and it's going to be a quick shout out here, all right? Clint, I love you, all right? I bought Tesla because of you. All right? Now, I was in other stocks. But since I bought Tesla, it's been the best performing stock I've had. Actually, no. Second best performing stock I've had. So, Clint, let's freaking go, baby. And soon, when Bitcoin gets some optimism, we will ride that up too. Let's go, baby. Clint. Oh, we got no pit stains today, guys, which is good. No pit stains for your boy today, which is really, really good. Just want to do a quick shout out for Clint. Clint, the Tesla master. Let's go, baby. Clint, the Tesla master, man. He's always in the Discord telling people to buy freaking Tesla. I agree, man. I think on pullbacks. Don't be FOMOing into these tech stocks, man. These things are going just, unless you're just DCAing weekly and you don't give a shit about price. wait for pullbacks on these because most of the tech stocks are freaking just just going up in a straight line, man. And like I said, hopefully Bitcoin starts to catch back up. It just needs some type of catalyst, man, right? Which is freaking brutal. Let's see. Only because the shirt is black. Oh, this shirt? Oh, this is actually blue. This is blue. It might look black on the screen. Oh, it looks blue on the screen. It looks kind of blue on the screen. It's actually a blue shirt, though. Let's see. Let's see. How hope is dead. Jordan, give up, man. This is when you should have the most hope, man. You know what I mean? And once again, like, how does the market work? This is when no one has hope, right? This is when no one has hope, and there's nothing really to talk about in this space. This is when, like, it's just boring, right? Everyone's just trolling each other on every little, like, $100 move. It's like, I told you so. Look at my long, right? And then someone catches $100 short, and it's like, I told you so. I told you we were bearish. Look at my short. And then price goes up another $100. Look at my long. That's the market we're in right now, right? It's like, I told you so. Look at this. Look at that. Really, the market's not doing anything. At the end of the day, you know, and this is when it's just that kind of market, right? And no one has hope. And then once again, I'll say, like, at the end of the day, you know, when we start moving up here eventually, this is when everyone's going to get bullish. Okay, that's when everyone's going to get bullish right there. That's when everyone's going to be optimistic. That's when you're going to see the fear and greed and extreme greed is right in here. And this is when I'll be bearish. Okay. And then you guys will be calling me an idiot when I'm bearish up here. I'll be getting called an idiot, like the opposite from me being bullish here, right? I'm an idiot here, right? And then I'm an idiot here, you know. And then we'll get a pullback, right? It's gonna be bearish, and I'll be an idiot, right? And kind of rinse and repeat, right? So, once again, it is what it is. That's just what we got. That's just what we got, guys. You know, we can be all doom and gloomy and whatever, but at the end of the day, you got to remember, guys, like Bitcoin, you know, I hate to keep bringing this up, but Bitcoin's up 71% on the year, man. It's like, we're acting like Bitcoin is in the deep, deep depths of the crypto abyss. You know what I mean? Why are we doing that at the end of the day? Why are we doing that? And I don't get it, right? I think it's a lot to do with the news, right? And you hear in the news articles on CNBC, Fox, just saying, sell your crypto. You got to be getting out of your crypto now. Oh, more scams in crypto. Reminds me of all the news headlines I was hearing down here when my family was saying, man, look at, you heard of that SBF guy? Wow, that SBF guy really effed up crypto. It's doing really, really bad. This is all they were saying down here. All while Bitcoin was bottoming out, right? And I bet you at the next family event, if Bitcoin's still in this zone, I bet you at the next family event, okay, Mike's going to be coming up to me and saying, man, wow, that CZ guy, wow, he really effed up crypto, huh? Wow, big crypto's never going to recover from this. Wow, holy shit, that CZ guy, he really, really, really effed up crypto, right? That's what I'm going to be hearing. You know, if we're still right here at the 4th of July, that's all I'm going to hear is how CZ effed up crypto, right? I already know. I already know that's what I'm going to hear if Bitcoin's still right here. So, oh man, we got a lot of honkers out there today. People trying to get home from work. People trying to get that barbecue dinner that I still can't find. I still want a nice barbecue dinner over here in New York, man. I can't seem to find one, even though I don't really look that hard, to be honest. To be fair. Why do you do this to me? I don't know why I do it to you. I don't know. I don't know. CZ hacked Bitcoin. Yes. CZ hacked Bitcoin. Exactly, bro. Going down to Goblin Town. Oh my God, we're going to Goblin Town again. Meanwhile, anyways, besides that, right? I've kind of been ranting about Bitcoin today. It's just kind of that day, man. It's just kind of that day. You know, where I just kind of feel kind of ranty. Anyways, the things that we know we got coming up, guys, is we got the daily close coming up in 24 minutes. I'm hyped for the daily close.
Strap up.
Even
We're
though there's
going to
nothing
the
going on,
moon.
I'm hyped for the daily close, man. Let's freaking go. There ain't shit going on. We're waiting for some type of area to take a long or a short. But let's go, man. Let's enjoy this boring period because this is the time where you actually can do stuff. There will be a time again, doesn't seem like it, where Bitcoin's just going to be doing some shit and you're just going to want to stare at the screen all freaking day, all right? So enjoy this time where nothing's going on, right? It's like an almost time, you know, if there's not Armageddon outside and hazardous smoke coming down from the sky, that you can go outside and touch grass, you know? And like right now, there's like a bunch of dead grass outside over here, you know? It's turning orange. Yeah, it's good. No, I'm just kidding. It's not turning orange. I'm totally exaggerating here. But normally this is a great time to touch some grass while Bitcoin's doing nothing. And before you know it, it's going to do something. It always does. It always does. Whether you're bullish or bearish, it always does something, man. Anyways, what else are we looking at, guys? We talked about Ethereum, Bitcoin dominance. I just expect this to continue up at the end of the day. You know, I don't really see any reason for this to go down unless Bitcoin's dumping and people are just selling Bitcoin into stable coins. Other than that, right, if Bitcoin's going to stay at these levels, I expect Bitcoin dominance to continue up. And I also expect Ethereum dominance to just continue up, right? I expect ETH dominance and Bitcoin dominance to just continue up, which they both have today. And it's been that way for quite a bit. I mean, we talk about 3 months of this ETH dominance going up, right? I mean, we're talking about a long time for Bitcoin dominance going up. And I think that's still going to continue at the end of the day. It is what it is, right? ETH Bitcoin, you know, kind of finding a little bit of resistance again. So obviously when this is at resistance, right, this was probably the time you wanted to allocate a little bit more into Ethereum. Now you got ETH Bitcoin a little bit at resistance. Might want to go a little bit more heavy Bitcoin if I'm being honest, and this is coming from someone who loves Ethereum. At resistance, still haven't really gotten that breakout just yet on ETH Bitcoin, but we're trying to at the end of the day. But you know, besides that, that's where we got going on. Once again, stock market futures. You get the Nasdaq. Is this serious? The Nasdaq. Is this legit? You get the Nasdaq up 1.2% after hours. Holy shiitake mushrooms! Is this legit? Oh my lord. If this is legit, which I wouldn't be surprised. I know Tesla was up like 10% itself after hours. It was a big number. That's pretty crazy, man, if that's legit. But yeah, you got stock market futures going up until Friday. The dollar, this is what's interesting right here, guys. All right, and I know Bitcoin has not been following this whatsoever, which is also slightly frustrating, but that's what we got right now, man. A lot of worry in the market, man. Dollar's actually shooting down too. So, you know, it's just Bitcoin, dude. It's that perfect time where this would just be the perfect setup for Bitcoin to go up. But of course, Gensler has to come in and cause some freaking fear in the market. Oh my God, you got stock markets boosting to highs. You got the DXY finally getting rejection from resistance. Finally, the dollar getting rejected from resistance. We've been saying the dollar's going to get rejected for quite a bit, right? Just getting rejected day after day. Dollar. You're finally seeing the dollar dump, man. You're finally seeing the dollar dump after coming up to retracements, after getting rejected from resistance. Oh man! Finally, bro. What the heck is going on here? But Bitcoin's not reacting to it, right? So I still expect the dollar to come back down. I think at this point, I think it would make sense for the dollar to come back down to support. And yeah, that should be good for crypto, but really hasn't been recently. So that's what we got going on the dollar as well. That's what we got going on, baby. Tomorrow's Friday, man. Who's pumped for Friday? Friday is always a good day. Friday is a fantastic day. Just in general, man. Just when someone says it's Friday, it's a fantastic day. It's got to get you a little hyped.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
It's got to get you a little hyped, at least a little bit, man. You know it's Friday and you just want to go. Come on. Tomorrow's Friday, baby. Let's go. Come on, baby. It's Friday. It's Friday. Let's get it. Let's get it. I'm pumped for Friday. Let's go. I don't know about you guys. Franco said, wheat, corn, and copper, they don't run with stocks. Why should BTC? That is true. Usually, I'm just going based off history. Usually Bitcoin follows S&P almost to a T. You can like overlay the charts and they almost follow every single peak and trough. It's just been recently they have not. And you can make conspiracy theories on why the NASDAQ and Bitcoin haven't been correlated recently. You can make theories that it's I don't want to call it manipulation. I think manipulation's a little bit, you're making excuses when you say manipulation. But at the same time, as we're seeing the SEC kind of attack crypto, while stock markets are in a bull market and crypto hasn't done anything for 3 months, it makes you think. It makes you think that, like the other day, right? It's like, we were like, okay, NASDAQ's ripping up. Bitcoin's not doing anything. What the hell's going on, right? It doesn't make any sense. Usually acts like a tech stock, bro, right? But, all of a sudden, we got the news of Coinbase and Binance, right? And, it just makes sense. They all in on it on the short, bro. We can talk about conspiracy theories and what's going on behind the scenes, but I think it just shows at the moment there's weakness on Bitcoin, right? There's clearly weakness on Bitcoin. Not weakness enough to push it lower, right? But just weakness of, okay, stocks are moving up and Bitcoin is just going sideways. And we're going to need some type of catalyst, something. We're going to need some, I don't know what it was going to be, right? You never know what it's going to be until some catalyst plays out, whether it's a good catalyst or bad. You never really know, right? But something's got to happen that sort of pushes the price higher. Just like in any bull market, you go back to any bull market, there's been something that's kind of helped push the price higher, whether it's money printing or, I don't know, some freaking narrative or a major company buying Bitcoin or some shit like that. There's always been some type of narrative that pushes the price higher. It's just, what is it going to be? You know what I mean? Because right now we're kind of, sellers can't really push Bitcoin down, at least yet. They're trying to. And buyers just can't push the price up, as we've been in the same levels since early May, just kind of going sideways, right? It's just kind of a battle between the bears and the bulls right now. And it's really just deciding who's going to win. Who's going to win the battle? Who's going to win the battle? My bet is on the bulls winning this battle, as always, right? At least this year, right? Until we get up to retracement levels, then I'll flip bearish. And we'll kind of do the thing, and then I'll get death threats of why I'm bearish. Jordan, you're bearish now? Right? That's what I'm going to get. Jordan, you're bearish? Bro, how could you be bearish right now? We're in a bull market. Right? And then it's whatever. But, that's kind of what I'm waiting for. Let's see. I take no responsibilities for my trades. Let's see. Operation Chud Point 2.0. Yeah, man. So you don't like to make excuses of why the market's going down, right? Use the charts, right? Why is the market doing nothing? Well, I don't know. You can make it into some type of wedge formation where sellers essentially get exhausted. You can call it anything at the end of the day. How's the air over there? The air quality was about like 150, which is still not great. Yesterday it was like almost 300. Yesterday it was in the purple zone, right? And if you guys know about air quality, the purple zone ain't good. So yeah, I basically slept the whole night in the purple zone, which is cool, man. I mean, the purple zone's whatever. I'm gonna zoom in on Bitcoin in here. The purple zone's whatever, but yeah, I mean today it's at like 150, so we can breathe. It looks like it's going away. We could actually see the sun today, and we could see the blue sky today slightly in certain spots. But now it looks like it's a little cloudy again. But it's definitely better over here, which is good. hope everyone stayed safe and no one got sick or anything from this shit. Because that would be the worst case scenario, man. Hope it just goes away and everyone's just good and we can act like this didn't happen. I mean, this happens everywhere all the time, right? So it's not like, oh my God, look at us, we got a forest fire, right? I mean, it happens in California all the freaking time. It happens around the world all the freaking time, right? So it's really not like, anything that's like, oh my God, look at this. Let's see. Look at Pendle, gonna go up. All right, I mean, we can look at a few altcoins. Like I said, I'm not gonna go on my rant about this again, but let's look at Pendle. Pendle. What do we got on this? Pendle. We got a better chart than this? Or this is all we got? Okay, here we go. Pendle, gonna go up. I don't know what this is, but I mean, I don't know what this is. This thing is up 16x from the lows. It's not too shabby. I mean, as always, though, right, as you sort of approach resistance, let me just draw a fib here, see if you kind of gotten through everywhere. You're right at that 786 right now, so you're going to kind of battle that 786. If you can clear that, though, you might have some good opportunities for higher prices in here, at least to take out the high, and then maybe you swing fail it and come back down or something. But yeah, if you can get a close like above all like 618, 702, 786, if you can get a close above this, usually that means you'll at least come up and sort of test the high. So that looks pretty good in there, I'd say. If you can close, I'd like to close a little bit higher, Once again, this is not where I'd be FOMOing into this. But at the same point, you're right at that level where you're going to start, right? This is either going to do very, very well, or this is going to pull back in here, right? Let me see if there's any bearish div. Actually, I mean, if this actually breaks the high, you're actually not going to have any bearish divergence. You'll actually have a higher high on the RSI, higher in price. So you'll actually be looking pretty good if this breaks out. It's just a matter of does it want to freaking break out, right? But not too shabby, man, I would say, at the current moment. As this thing is gone to the freaking moon. Shout out to you if you caught that one at the lowest, Psycho. That's awesome, bro. Shout out to you. There's not many altcoins that look like that right now, my guy, I'm a Rez. What's going on, man? You on vacation? You got the umbrella down there, man. Shout out to you. You must be on that vacay life. That vacay life must be very, very good. I need a vacation. Everyone always needs a vacation, man. Everyone should go. Everyone right now should just stop what they're doing, go on vacation, go to the beach, right? And just sip some margaritas, dude. Let's see. Guys, I'm not going to look at a bunch of altcoins. I don't... I'm not going to look at a bunch of altcoins. Not to be like, oh my God, like, it's you guys know my take. It's Bitcoin needs to do something, right? For some altcoins will do something, right? But for the majority of altcoins, Bitcoin's going to need to do something for the altcoins to do something. And even then, it's, we'll take a look at alts. But for the majority of them right now, it's, it's just going to be a lot of the same that you've seen recently, until we get some optimism in the market, because there ain't no optimism in the market right now. There is zero, zilch, optimism in this market right now. Zero, zilch, nada, quark, zich. Anderson, come on, man, look at a bunch of altcoins. Man, I don't want to, like, listen, there's a lot of people watching the stream, right? And if we look at freaking altcoin on number 500 on CoinMarketCap, most people are going to be like, why are we looking at this? You know what I mean? Let's see. Bob versus Wendy O. Who would win, Bob versus Wendy O? I actually think Wendy O would kick Bob's ass. I think she would kick Bob's ass. Why? Because Bob is a little pussy. That's why. Bob's a little pussy. He's a good guy. Don't get me wrong. Like Bob, he comes off as a bad guy. He means well. He means well. He got dropped on his head, one too many times when he was a kid. Now he's just kind of grumpy. You know what I mean? Let's see. Can you look at Safe Moon Pepe Inu for you? Crypto Shock. We could look at Pepe Safe Moon Inu. Pepe Safe Moon Inu. You guys remember back in the day when Safe Moon was just the shit? Like it was like, yo, you don't own Safe Moon? Who do you think you are, man? Who do you think you are not owning Safe Moon? You're crazy, man. You're absolutely crazy not owning Safe Moon. It's like back in 2021, my friends were like, oh man, have you checked out Safe Moon, man? They're coming out with their own wallet. And soon they're going to be coming out with their own chain. You need to get in Safe Moon. I'm like, bro, listen. It's called Safe Moon, man. It's called Safe Moon. You don't need any other reasoning not to buy Safe Moon. You know what I mean? Like, if there was a company outside, right, and they had a stock, right? Random company had a stock, and it was called Safe to Leave Your Money Here. Right? Let's say there's a bank, and it was called Safe to Leave Your Money Here. Just like that. Would you feel, ask me this. Would you feel safe to leave your money at a bank that was called Safe to Leave Your Money Here? No. You would not feel safe doing that. So why would you buy a coin, right? And okay, if you want to flip it, if you want to buy it, it goes up 2, 3, 4, 5x, and you want to sell some, fine. I'm not going to hate on you for that. But if you want to hodl Safe Moon, what are we doing here? What are we doing? Guess not the only one who, Bob's not the only one who got dropped on the head a few times. You know what I mean? But hey, we live and we learn. We live and we learn, man. I think we've all bought something stupid. Like, who in here hasn't bought something stupid, bro? You know what I mean? We've all bought something stupid and then held it, right? It's different if you buy, like, okay, you find Tree Inu outside and you really like trees, right? But you know it's a meme coin. You buy Tree Inu, it goes up 5x, you take some profits. That's different, right? But if if we're all sitting here, you know what? Like, I really believe in Speaker Doge, Speaker Doge. And then you buy it and you hodl it for a year. Speaker Doge, It's like, what are we doing, man? But we've all done it. We've all done it, man. Listen, it is what it is. It is what it is. Safe is in the name. We ain't buying no coins with safe in the name, We definitely ain't doing that. Especially in this market, we ain't doing nothing like that. If we're buying a meme, we're riding it up. We're taking out at least our initial deposit, and then whatever happens after that, whatever happens after that, you know what I mean? But, oh man, look at the corn, man. Today was a very low liquidity day, man. Just not really much going on. We had a little spike up, like I said this morning. We pulled back, and now we're just kind of like, blah. This is not the best price action. It's like we're kind of testing like a little trend line in here. See if we maybe break this trend line. Maybe we get a little bit of a dump on stream. I'm looking for another long down here, man. If we can get another long opportunity down here, I would love that. I just don't know if the market's going to give us another long opportunity down here at 26.1. I already closed the long that I did the other day from down there. But if it wants to give me another long down here, man, I would take it. I would take it. You could argue maybe we have some type of little bear flag in here. I don't know. It's not. I don't really like the 2 touches on the top side angle here. It's not usually what I like. It's kind of arbitrary. 2 touches on the top side. I don't like that. But we'll see if we kind of break down in there. Let's see. The no liquidity. We got no liquidity, man. Elliot said you sure would. I would love if Bitcoin wanted to come down here again, man. It's been the easiest long ever. This has been like, this range is just, it's boring range because it takes days for you to get down here. And then it takes days for you to get up here, right? So it's the intra trading. But when you get like a big spike down, it's been pretty nice. And then when you get a big spike up in here, it's been pretty nice a few times, right? But we just got to wait for that spike. Give me that volatility spike. Give me that big red candle here. Boom. Give me that big green candle here. Boom. Right? I still think we got some range, some nice little range trading until next week. So that's my take at the moment. It's just sideways. Bop, 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 bop. Play the mirror, don't lie. We'll play the mirror, don't lie. Let's freaking go, man. Let's play the mirror, don't lie. Because the mirror don't lie right now, baby. Let's go. The mirror don't lie, boys. What happened to Bob? We'll have Robber Horse Guy. Yo! Yo! I got an AK. I'm a gangster. I like hay. Oh man. What do you mean? You guys can't hear it? Music's quiet? Hold up. But why has the music been quiet lately, man? Let's change this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Mosh, can you unmute to see if they're trolling me?
It seems quiet.
All right, you guys aren't trolling me today. I was like, are they trolling me in the chat? They usually like to troll me a little bit.
The music is quiet. I think that's what they say.
Oh, the music is quiet. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, you can unmute it now. Here we go. Here we go. I'm scared of the broom lady. Let's go. Oh, I like the FOMO. The horse guy, man. Come on, baby. Let's go. He said he still got the horse guy face on. So you guys said it. Is there any new songs about this guy? They have this song too. Some of you guys like this song. Where's the other song? Here we go. This one. This one's good too. This one's good too. This one's good too. Here we go. All right, let me know if that's better. Ridiculous. Is that better? Can you hear it? Can you hear it? Volume? Come on, give me. Not better? Still kind of poopy? Oh, man. All right, I'll have to fix that. I don't know why it's like that. Huh? It's not a cloud?
Not a club?
Oh, it's not a club. It's not a club. The neighbor's going to start hitting the ceiling, guys. So we got to be kind of careful here today. The neighbor's going to start hitting the damn ceiling. You know, like, oh, Lord, bro. Actually, she hasn't been pissed off in a while.
Yesterday?
Oh, yeah, she was... There was this guy playing music outside yesterday. He was playing like a... I don't know if I should even say this. But he was playing... All right, I'll tell you guys. He was outside. He was playing like I don't know, like kind of like Arabian music. And she screamed outside. It was bad. It was bad. I don't even want to talk about it. She basically screamed out the window, and she told him to shut the music off because we're not gonna go there. But she literally screamed out the window. It's like,
She mentioned that
shut the That the music off. What kind of music is that? Only you would listen. She was going off. She was going off out there, man. I don't want to talk about. She was basically making fun of his religion. She was going off out there. Griff said he's feeling good today. Shout out to Griff. I'm feeling good today too, man. Listen, I know it's mostly kind of doom and gloom in crypto, but life's good. Everything's kind of good. Stocks are going up. We got the fam in here in the stream. You know, we're hanging out until we get some movement in crypto, and that's all we can do, man. That's all we can do, right? We can stack sats, we can stack Ethereum, and we can wait it out. That's all we can do. We can't change anything, right? We can't change shit. We can trade the short-term time frames if we want to. We can stack Bitcoin, and we can stack ETH, and then we can sell to all the bears that want to think that we're going significantly lower, and we can sell on them when it goes to the retracement levels. That's all we can do, right? We can't change it. So all we can do is have as much fun as we can do, right? And sometimes, you might need to go in some other markets to have fun temporarily, right? But, hey, that's what we can do. We got all the homies in here, man. We got all my guys in here, man. All the homies are in here right now, all right? And you know what? We ain't pumping. You know what I need to do, though? I need to play for the pump song for everyone in the damn chat, because we need some hype in here, man. We need to play the damn pump song just to hear it, all right? Shit. It's a fantastic day out today, man. Life's good. We went through 2022. 2023 has been a pretty good year so far. And we're going to continue to have a good time in here, all right? We're going to continue to. We're going to continue to have the patience and have a good freaking time, all right? And we're going to ignore the damn trolls. We're going to ignore the trolls, right? That are just salty because they want to buy Bitcoin lower, and that's what we're going to freaking do, all right? That's what we're going to freaking do. That's all we can do at the end of the day. Like, what are we going to do? Get mad because Bitcoin's not moving? Look, guys, Bitcoin's at 26.5. It could be much, much worse. Bitcoin's up 70% from the low that it was just at in January. It could be a lot worse right now, all right? But we're going to continue to make good decisions, buy things at support, buy things when there's a lot of fear in the market, right? And not get caught up in the freaking news cycle, okay? That's the one thing you don't do. Don't get caught up in the freaking news. Do not get caught up in the news. We're going to continue to freaking kill it, man, all right? Shit. Let's continue this good year, man. Let's do it. D. Kennedy. Let's go, Brad. Kennedy's always in here. He's the always absolute home. He's one of the guys that's always in here bright and early, telling people to smack up that like button and just being a freaking stud, man. Kennedy, I'll always remember your little logo, bro. I'll always remember your little logo in the chat. Clint said, convert your XRP to Bitcoin before it's too late. Releasing emails to the public. Won't do anything to sway the decision that eventually comes. I agree, Clint. Yeah, it's a small bag of XRP. It's very, very small. Like it's not anything where even if it went to zero, it would like, all right, it would piss me off if it went to zero. Don't get me wrong. Like it would piss me off. But at the same point, it's XRP is kind of like one of my little risk ones right now. There's only a few alts that I am willing to risk at the current moment. One of them is XRP for obvious reasons. And one of them's Litecoin for obvious reasons. I mean, at the moment, after the last, after the whole security thing, those are the kind of two I'm okay with. Just because I like the charts too. It's not just like, oh my God, like I like the narratives. I like the charts too. Litecoin's running out of time though. If Litecoin doesn't pump in the next few weeks, I'm out of Litecoin. And that's going into Bitcoin for sure. XRP, I'm going to have a little patience on XRP. I don't know. I just have a feeling in my gut that something's coming with XRP. If it pulls back in here, cool, right? That's cool. I bought it right here. So if it wants to pull back here, it's not the end of the world. We'll just go back to where I was, right? But at the end of the day, XRP is one of the ones I am optimistic about. And I like the chart for XRP. Unlike a lot of the other altcoin charts have been breaking supports and just look kind of ugly, This one looks very, very strong. So that's kind of my take on XRP. But I do agree, Clint. Bitcoin is the way to go. And once again, the longer I've been saying this for weeks now, right? The longer I'm in this space, the more I become a Bitcoin and ETH maxi, right? And then you guys might argue ETH is going to become under scrutiny too soon. It might, right? It might. And if that day comes, well, we'll have to eat it and move it into Bitcoin, right? It is what it is. But until that day, Bitcoin and ETH, and we diversify into other assets, right? Too. I mean, not just crypto, right? We diversify into the stock market on dips. We diversify into, I don't know, maybe some other things too. But, and I will say, Bath put a very, very good chart that I wanted to show you guys. I meant to show you guys, but he put a very, very good chart in the Discord today, right? And it's amazing. Now, I wouldn't bet your life savings on this chart, but it's been pretty accurate that basically, I'll have to show you guys this tomorrow. But basically what it shows is, actually, I'll show you. I'll get it up tomorrow. We'll talk about more in depth. But basically it shows like 2023, based off like the cycles of the market, 2023 should be the year that you're really just stacking the assets that you believe in the most, right? And if you had to ask me, Jordan, what are the assets you believe in the most? Okay. If you had to ask me, and I'd be 100% honest with you, right? I do believe in Bitcoin and Ethereum, and I also believe in the stock market, right? If you had to ask me 100%, balls to the wall, that's what I feel, one, the most safe, and I think there's a lot of upside there because of the pullback in 2022. So, yeah, man, I think, like I said, I'm going to keep saying it, 2023, you'll look, even if you are stacking, holy shit, someone is speed racing out there today again. Even if you are just stacking crypto, right? And you are stacking assets, and you're still going to look back, in my opinion, and say, why the hell didn't I buy more shit in 2023? That's what I've been saying since the beginning of 2023. And that's played out fantastically, has it not? Since the beginning of 2023, we said this is usually the year that you want to be stacking stuff. Remember when we were coming down in here and we had this box right in here? We had this box right in here. You guys remember exactly this box that I had throughout the bear market in here. And we said, this is the time, right? Throughout, when you're in this box, this is the time you want to be stacking shit, right? Whether it's Bitcoin, whether it's whatever. The 2023 is the year you want to be stacking the assets you believe in long term. And I'm going to stand by that. And I think, once again, we'll be looking back 2024, 2025 and being like, shit, why didn't I not stack? Whatever it is, whatever you believe in. It doesn't have to just be crypto, you know? I think we'll be looking back. Now, it doesn't mean FOMO every time there's a green candle, right? But on pullbacks and at smart support levels and on levels that you think are good levels, I think it's a good time to stack shit, man. You know? And that's my honest opinion. That's what I've been doing. Let's see. Anderson said, still bullish on OP? No. And that's the important thing. You gotta know when it's a good time to cut shit, right? So OP, basically, right? We're looking at it's kind of right at the same spot where I was saying it was a good plot to buy, but it was right in here, right? When we kind of back tested the support, we said, okay, this might be an interesting time to get in some OP. Which we haven't really gone lower. We're at the same damn level. You know what I mean? So it's not like the end of the world in here. But it's my take is after Gensler came out, because I actually didn't think Gensler was actually going to come out and attack like a bunch of altcoins. I did not expect that. But after he came out and he started attacking a bunch of alts, it kind of, in my personal opinion, and I could be wrong, maybe we get some random alt season tomorrow and you guys can make fun of me, right? But I don't know, unless something comes out that's like, all right, unless we get some random regulatory clarity, I just, in my opinion, and this has not just been my opinion right now, I've said forever you should have majority of your portfolio in Bitcoin and Ethereum. No, but now even more so, I want to have more Bitcoin and Ethereum than altcoins. That's just my take. You guys are gonna hate that, but I would rather not lie. I would rather tell you what I actually think than lie to you and give you and be like, you know what? I think you should be going all in altcoins. There's an altcoin season right around the corner. There's channels for that, right? I'd rather be honest with you and tell you what I honestly think. You know what Let's see. Scorpion just wants to bang Jordan's neighbor. Scorpion? You talking about the car outside? someone wants to bang Jordan's neighbor. And you don't want to bang her, bro. Like, you don't want to be banging that chick. You will have a headache 24/7, even if it's just a one-timer, right? She's going to be harassing you, saying, why did you bang me one time and leave? She's going to be knocking on your door, being like, why did you leave me? We were supposed to be together. And she's going to be like, you freaking asshole. You freaking asshole. She's going to be yelling, she's going to be finding you. You might not even tell her your address. She's going to be scoping you out, right? You want to stay very, very far away from this neighbor, guys. I'm telling you. And that's not being me being mean, guys. I cannot express to you enough the things, okay? The things that you hear, okay? From below the floor. She doesn't even speak my language, and I can just hear in the tone that she is not very happy, okay? Now, she might need a little bit of something. You know what I mean? So if one of you guys wants to do the favor just to make her a little bit happy, I mean, go ahead. But I'm warning you. I am warning you. You don't want to do it. You don't want to do it. What do they always say? Don't stick your penis in crazy.
Rant alert.
That's the famous saying, right? Do not stick your penis in crazy. If you stick your penis in crazy, nothing ever good happens from that. You know, it might be a good 10 minutes, but after that, you're fucked. As soon as the high wears off, you are screwed. Oh, Lord. What's in Water said sounds like a good time. Oh, yeah. It does. Oh, Lord. Let's introduce her to Gary. Yeah. Oh. That was funny. We gotta get her to Gary. Oh my God, her and Gary. Oh my God, I'm dead. Oh Lord. Oh shit. I can't laugh like that, man. Listen, I'm gonna get lightheaded because of the smoke. Oh Lord. That was good. Let's see. Stage 5 clinger. When the post-nut clarity hits. Oh, Lord. All right. What's Bitcoin doing? Just kind of sitting at this support level in here. Oh, man. That was a good laugh. That was good. That was really, really good. What do we got going on in here? Stock futures still mooning. Right? They're still on the moon. They're all up 1% plus. I haven't seen a day like that in freaking forever. If this is accurate, which is usually accurate, I don't know why it wouldn't be. NASDAQ futures say 1.1%. That's insane, man. But Bitcoin just ain't doing shit. We need a narrative, guys. We need something. Next week, hopefully we got something going on here, man. All right? CPI, XRP emails, FOMC, Coinbase versus SEC. Hopefully one of these gives us the juice. Gives us the juice one way or the other, man. Listen, we got to get that juice, guys. And kind of like we've been saying, man, I mean, Bitcoin's now came all the way back down and tested that high, right? So just to kind of overlay this again, we've seen this price action before, right? This was the price action back in 2020. Same kind of deal where we get kind of a consolidation, a big move up, a second consolidation, a big move up. I was here during this time in 2020 as well. It was not very bullish. Savvy sold all his Bitcoin right here, right? Savvy sold all his Bitcoin right here. I can go back and show you the tweet of him saying, I'm selling all my Bitcoin out of this scam market. Right here. Right here. It was not a very bullish time. People were saying, oh my God, COVID, we're going back down to the lows. It's horrible. And then the money printer started up, which no one could have predicted at the time. But money printer started up and everything went to the moon. I don't know what would be that this time, right? But we're sort of waiting to see if there's a narrative that pushes Bitcoin up. And we can laugh at this and point and say ha ha ha, right? And it's always funny to say ha ha ha, but we've done this before, and we're kind of just waiting it out during this boring time, just like we had this boring time back in 2020, which was just as freaking boring. If you were in the market back then, you remember that time, okay? Right here. I was making videos back here, right? During this time. It was a boring 3 months here. We dumped, and then it was another boring 2 months, right? Before eventually something happened and we freaking mooned, right? So it's not saying we're gonna moon like this. I think this is a little bit unrealistic to think that Bitcoin's gonna moon like this, but for another leg to the upside, basically, And that's still my thought process. It's just we need something to happen in here to cause that. I don't know what it is, but once again, we're waiting for the catalysts. Waiting for those catalysts, man. Bass said the rate hike could take a couple more bank run spot volume returns. Yeah, we need some catalyst, Bath. You know what I mean, man. It's like the way, if nothing changes right now, right? If literally nothing changes right now, we're gonna just keep going sideways, right? Because this, if we were gonna dump, right? Just think about this logically. If we were gonna dump, this was the perfect time to break this support, right? Coinbase, Binance, that was the perfect time to flush it. And the fact that Bitcoin only went to 25.3, didn't even come all the way down to 25.2. Front ran it at 25.3 and then came right back up. That was the perfect time to dump it lower. The fact that we're still holding here, something we need, we're just going to stay here until we get some type of catalyst. We don't know what it's going to be, right? But that's the thing about catalysts. You never can predict them until it happens. I hope that. I don't want banks to fail because at the end of the day, I hope it's for something else. But, we'll see, right? We'll see at the end of the day. My take is what could be a catalyst is the CPI next week. I don't know what it's going to be, but Trueflation shows 2.83%. I don't think it's going to be 2.83%. I think it's going to be in the threes. And if it comes in a lot lower than expectations, but I don't think they give us an expectation yet. Let me see. Do they give us an expectation yet? Let's see. I don't think they do until right before. Oh, okay. Okay. So actually the forecast is pretty low. So I don't know about that. But previous was 4.9. They finally updated this. So we actually have a 4.2% forecast. So they are forecasting a much lower CPI. So I don't know. That's pretty low. We can guess on what it is, but I think it's going to come in good. And we're going to have to wait, right? We're going to have to wait. But that could be a catalyst. And I think that's a potential catalyst. And then basically if the CPI comes in good, then the Fed will pause rates. And then that could be like, okay, people are feel a little bit more comfortable about the market. I don't know. Just a thought process. But that's kind of the macro catalyst. And then the crypto catalyst, I don't know. Maybe they can come out some sort of regulatory clarity. I doubt it. I doubt that's what it is. Who knows? All we know is we need some buyers to show up here. Because right now there's no sellers and there's no buyers. There's no one here. That's the thing. The holders are holding, right? And then no one else wants to sell. So it's just it's just traders just trading the range, right? Oh, we're going to long it here. We're going to short it here. Just traders trading, man. There's no buyers and there's no sellers. So we need something else. They already tried to flush it lower with the bad news. The bad news couldn't flush it lower. So will good news push it higher? Who the frick knows, man? But we wait, and that's all we can do. We can hypothesize on what's going to happen. Maybe some black swan event happens, and there's forest fires from Mother Nature, and it burns us all to death. We don't know, right? Maybe there's a black swan, a forest fire black swan that kills us all. Not to be dark. We don't want to be too dark in here. We want to stay positive. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. either way, life is good. Bitcoin's at 26.5, and we rock it. We rock it, baby.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
We rock this shit. What we got? We got standing here. Clint said, dude, we want failure. Banks, housing market, commercial real estate, economies crash, currency goes to hell. This is when prices come down and you get it cheap. I mean, I could argue that we already had that earlier this year. Everyone had their chance. Stock markets were down like 80%. Dude, you had stocks down 80%, right? I mean, I don't want to be the Debbie Downer, right? But you could argue that was this year. I mean, look at some of the, and I'm not going to say that you still can't go lower. There's still a possibility of that, right? But my take is, everyone always wants lower prices. But, I mean, you look at some of these things, man, right? I mean, Tesla, that you'd love, Clint, was down 75%, right? Some of these stocks were down massive, right? And this is just looking at the stock market. Like freaking Amazon was down 57%. Like Meta, Facebook was down freaking 80%. Like what else do we want? 99%? You know what I mean? Like this was it, in my opinion, right? Doesn't mean you can't still get a retrace and you can buy back lower again. But to think things are going to go lower than that again, I think is sort of a pipe dream. Unless like shit like absolutely hits the freaking fan. But I mean, you can go through all these, man. I mean, shit already hit the fan. PayPal, big company, down freaking 82%. Disney, big company, down 60%. It's doesn't mean they can't go lower. Don't get me wrong. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. Let's see. I smell poon. Who smell? What the heck? Why do you smell that, Judge? Why do you smell that, man? Let's see. Jordan, can you go back and talk about your neighbor? I was almost there. Scorpion, you dirty, dirty bastard. You dirty, dirty bastard. You're dirty, dirty you. But yeah, I mean, guys, Apple, I can go through all these, bro. Like, Apple's at all-time highs. You know what I'm saying? Apple's at all-time highs. Nvidia's at all-time highs. Microsoft pushing all-time highs. You've retraced the whole move on some of these. Not everything. Obviously, it's the high caps, but let's see. I do tend to agree with you. I think the bear bottom happened like you're explaining, but I wouldn't mind another chance to scoop up more cheap. Facts. I wouldn't either. I wouldn't either. My take is like, I would never say never on lower, but I think the bottoms are in on most things. My take is people calling for like lower than what they were earlier this year. I think that's kind of a pipe dream at this point. I still, you would basically like to get some of those to dump again, all the way back down here. Like, I don't even know what you would need. You would basically need some of these companies to drop 40+%. You would need the shitstorm of all shitstorms. You would need the end of the world. You would basically need probably inflation to go back up to like 12% because I don't know, man. So we want to say, okay, the good thing for Bitcoin could be banks failing. Okay. Oh, I can agree for the short term, but wouldn't banks failing cause them to print more money, which would then cause inflation to go back up, which would then cause us having to hike rates more, which would then cause a dump again. It's a never-ending cycle. I guess that's what always happens, right? At the end of the day. Your mom said, come smell me, baby. I'll give you a tuna. You guys are freaking weird, man. I'm weird, too. It's okay. It's all good. Yo, Nola! What's good, man? What's good, bro? Good to see you, man. Good to see you in the chat. Aber said, I like pipe dreams. I know Aber likes pipe dreams, man. We all like pipe dreams, man. Listen, I have a pipe dream that Bitcoin went to $1 million. Will it happen? I don't know, man. Guys, let me ask you guys this. All right, this is a serious question in the chat. If you had to bet your life savings, and you either have to pick yes or no, if you could have to bet your life savings, and you could look into the future after your choice, okay, would you bet on Bitcoin hitting $1 million in your lifetime, or no? Let me ask you guys, because some of you guys love crypto, and some of you guys believe in Bitcoin going to $1 million. But if you had to bet your life savings on Bitcoin hitting $1 million in your lifetime, and then after you make your decision, you could check to see if it does, would you bet yes or no on that question? I know what Wayne's going to say. Let me see what you guys say in the chat. Clint says no. Scorpion says yes. Amrit says yes. You guys would bet your life savings on that? You guys are nuts. I think if you're going to risk reward it, right? So there's two ways you can look at this. You might not believe in Bitcoin that much, but you might believe in the value of the dollar going down so much where you're going to be paying $100 for bread in the future, right? And then Bitcoin would be at $1 million if that was the case. So you could look at it from that angle of inflation going rampant and then just have to print a shitload of money so Bitcoin goes to $1 million, but it's not really worth $1 million in today's value. It's just worth $1 million in the future value, which might be like 100,000 in today's value. You know what I mean? So you could look at it like that. But if I'm gonna bet my life savings on it, you're basically betting on inflation going absolutely ham. It's kind of what you're betting on. Because if everything stayed the same now, do I see Bitcoin go to $1 million in my lifetime? No, I don't. If inflation was like 2% a year in my lifetime, actually, I got to do the math on that. It might actually get to it. If we did 2% of 26K every year and Bitcoin stayed the same, what would that get it to? I don't know. I would have to do the math. You might get to it. 1 million by end of June, said Anderson. I don't know, man. If I had to bet my life, that's tough. That's tough, man. If I had to bet my whole $5 life savings on it, I don't want to lose my $5, man. But I don't want to lose my $5. Okay. I would say let's see. I would say no. I think the argument you could make is, okay, crypto is great now. It's a great technology. It's great innovation. But what happens if something better comes out, right? And odds are, look at how much technologies came in the last 40 years, okay? Odds are in my lifetime, there's going to be technology that comes out that's better than crypto, cryptography, crypto, Bitcoin. There's going to be technology that's better than it eventually. So if I'm going to have to take a bet, okay, I would say no, based off of another technology coming in and being better. That's my bet.
Rant alert.
Book it. Just buy a taco and call it a day. All right. We're going to buy a taco. Actually, I should get an ice cream. Now the ice cream guy's gone. And right when I want an ice cream, man, the ice cream guy is gone. It is what it is. We can't always control the ice cream guy. What's Bitcoin doing? Just look at this, man. You guys remember when Bitcoin broke a support and it actually moved? I guess you could say it didn't really break a support yet. You could say this is the support. But you guys remember when Bitcoin broke a support and it actually did this? Instead it breaks the support and it goes. And then it gets one little dude and then it just comes back up. Gets a little rejection. It comes back up again. Oh, man. Such is life. Such is life right now. Let me look at the volume for Bitcoin. I'm curious. We haven't looked at this in a little bit. Let's look at the volume for Bitcoin. Okay, so other than those 2 days where we had the SEC and Binance news, the 2 days before that, there was only actually, to be fair, there's actually, on average, this is actually the lowest volume that we've seen This actually, this area right here was pretty low volume too. And then the FTX, this area was pretty low volume. But yeah, other than those 2 days with SEC and Coinbase FUD, dude, there's absolutely nothing. Look at these 2 days, man. That is bare bones. That is bare bones. Look at that. That is crazy. Today actually got a little bit more. Today actually was an okay day. Still pretty damn low though. Like, that is some bare bones shit. And look, even despite that FUD, this actually is not a lot of volume. This is actually a very low volume, right? That's still low volume, even considering that like that all that shit was on the news and stuff. You know, it's crazy, man. No one wants to sell and no one wants to buy. We are in purgatory forever. Let's see. Let's see. No life savings, all in Pepe. Let's freaking go. Let's go, man. That's dope. Let me see. Yo, what's going on, Angelo? Why are you saying that, Angelo? Why are you being all sad in the chat, bro? Keep your head up. There's really nothing to be sad about, man. Markets are doing well. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand the I don't understand just like the negativity. I don't get it, man. Keep your head up, stay positive. Once again, stop basing your opinion on crypto based off altcoins. Base your opinion based off Bitcoin. And Bitcoin really hasn't gone anywhere at the end of the day, right? I mean, it's down 14% from the highs, but it's up 74% from the lows early this year. Like, nothing's really that bad, right? Keep your head up. It is what it is. Markets are doing well. It's not like the economy is doing shitty, right? Stock markets are literally in a bull market right now. It's just, it hasn't really bled to Bitcoin yet. But these are the times you're going to have patience, man. It is what it is. George DCA into XRP last night. Should we be worried? Oh my God, George! George! Why does he always get bullish at the worst times? And he ruins everything. Oh my, okay. Okay. I can't be bullish on XRP anymore. I can't. I'm out. Let me log in. George of the Jungle DCA'd into XRP today of all days. Oh my God, man.
Alert.
George of the freaking George of the Jungle, man. It's the George, nothing. There's a couple kisses of death, right? There's the Gensler kiss of death, and then there's the George kiss of death. Whenever George buys an altcoin, it's over. Whenever Gary Gensler shouts out an altcoin, it's temporarily over. Those two things are the kiss of death. God damn it, man. It's over. It's over. It's over. Deleting the video for XRP. And we're moving on to something else. God damn it, man. Lord. No, I'm just kidding. Listen, at the end of the day, maybe George gets it right this time. Listen, you know, I would just like if George kind of got bullish at a low for once. That'd be nice. But typically that doesn't happen. George just effed us. He did. Because now his little George army is all going to go form a win. There's going to be way too many longs, and the price is going to dump. It never ends. It never ends. It never ends. They're all going to hop on Bybit, 100x long, XRP. It's over, guys. It's over. No, I'm just playing. I still like XRP, even though right now is where you want to be cautious on XRP, right? I don't want you guys to think like, okay, Jordan's bullish on XRP, so like that means it's going up from here. No. If you wanted to get in, right, this is when I was buying XRP. I wanted to buy more down here, and that's where I plan on buying it. I don't want to buy it here. Okay, this is probably the worst time you can buy it. Could it pump from here? I think there's a good chance it could if Bitcoin can catch a bid, but it doesn't mean you should be buying it there. Risk reward, not great buying it right there. You want to be buying shit low, and I will always stress caution. If we're going up to a resistance point like this, we're gonna stress caution. We're gonna say this is when you shouldn't be getting in. You want to get in when no one wants to get in. When did no one wanted to get an XRP right here? right? And if it comes back down here again, you think anyone was going to want to get an XRP? No, but everyone wants to get in here, right? It's kind of like it's market psychology, right? So yeah, and that's kind of how it is with Bitcoin. Bitcoin's kind of like the opposite now. It's okay, you know, we were all hyped up here, right? We're all hyped up here now, right? Now that Bitcoin's kind of slowly bled down for a few months, now it's just doom and gloom. Even though, you know, what's really the difference, man? I mean, you guys know how Bitcoin reacts. One day it could just do this, and it'll be right back at those prices, and then we'll all be bullish again. But yeah, until then, nothing's going on. So until then, we will just hang out with all the homies in the chat, because that's what we do. We can hang out with the homies in the chat, and you know, we can do our thing. All right, I'm gonna hang out with you guys in the chat for a little bit, because that's really all we got going on in the crypto versus. We're still waiting for the narrative. You know what I'm saying? The narrative. What is going to be the narrative? I don't know. Well, what do you think? What do you think? For you guys that are bullish, right? For you guys that are bullish, I know some of you guys are bearish. If you're bearish, I don't blame you, man. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, it is what it is. If you want to be bearish, you want to be bearish. For you guys that are bullish here, what do you guys think will be the narrative that can get some volume back in Bitcoin here, right? I mean, it could be a bearish narrative too. Like, if you're bearish, what do you think is going to be the bearish narrative to push it below 25K? But for the people that are bullish, what do you think is going to be the bullish narrative that gets it away from this level? Because right now, neither side's winning. We're just chilling. Let's see. This time's different. You're my narrative. Thank you. Thank you. That was nice of you. I don't even know what that means, but I'm going to take it as a compliment, you know? The world needs more compliments, right? The world needs more compliments. Especially this space right now needs way more compliments. Way more compliments right now, you know? Let's see. Franco said, I can't with some of these idiotic takes I keep seeing in here and other crypto chats. Franco, what idiotic takes are we talking about in the chat? I need to see what takes you're talking about. What takes are we talking about, man? I need to know. Franco, can you please give me some takes? Give me some takes. Let's see. Anderson makes a good take. I completely agree with that. It's going to come down to the SEC exchanges coming down to an agreement. Yeah, that's definitely true. Because right now, I think one of the issues that we're having is a lot of people in the U.S. can't buy crypto, right? Or they can, but now like every exchange is getting plowed, you know. So like usually like there's a lot of the on ramps are just getting absolutely destroyed, and the average person does not want to do work. They want to download an app and they want to buy crypto, you know. And the problem with this now is Binance US and Coinbase were like, it's two of the only places that you could really buy crypto, and you still can. It's not like you still can't. But right now, I think a lot of people are like, oh my God, look at the news. I don't want to be buying shit on Coinbase and Binance, you know. I think that's definitely one of the issues we have right now for sure. Trump chooses CZ for VP. Let's go, man. No, we need to get a pro crypto president in there, man. That's what we need to be doing. Shit, no more playing around, man. No more freaking playing around. It's not a politics channel, but shit, man. Like, we could definitely do better. that is for sure. Let's see. I'm just chilling, man. I'm just chilling. Like I said, sometimes it's good to just chill, right? I'm gonna do more of just chilling, especially in this in this kind of boring market, man. Listen, I always like to say, everyone else gets to just chill. Why can't I just chill sometimes? You know what I mean? Like, let's see. Satoshi should just run anonymously. Let's do it, man. How would we vote for him then? We wouldn't be able to vote for him. You know what I mean? VIX is at the lows of S&P 500 highs, but we ain't at the highs. The VIX. Let's look at the VIX. That's a good point. The VIX is... Let's look at the VIX. So the VIX is at the lows. The VIX isn't really at the lows, man. The VIX can go significantly lower than this, right? So you're basically saying the S&P is not at the highs, but the VIX is at the lows. I mean, I just look at the chart and I can say that the VIX can come all the way down to here. And I would argue that it actually is a good chance that it does. Because the VIX did break, look at this, from this trend line from 2017, look at this. This is something we talked about a long time ago when we were still at the lows, right? If you said the VIX breaks this, that's good. The VIX broke this out, broke down from here, right? This was holding from 2017, right? Bounce, 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 bounce. You broke that to the downside. But look at this, man. Look at this. Why can't it come all the way back down here? Right? Now that you broke this trend line, why can't this come down to the 94 low or the 2006 low or the 2017 low? Why? You know, like just because we're bearish and we think it's going to bounce back up? Yeah, I've been hearing that since we were over here. Right? I remember all the videos of, oh, the VIX is going to spike. I remember all those videos from the lows. It was like, the VIX is going to spike, guys. Watch out. The VIX, it's going to spike. And since, you know, really March of 2022, it's just been continuing down. You know what I mean? Like, and to be honest, just looking at this chart, I think the most sense is just going to kind of continue down like this. Nope. All right. When you broke the trend here, you went all the way down. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. That's the way I'm looking at it, just from a very simple standpoint. No? And when the VIX goes down, that means the S&P goes up, right? So, that's the way I'm looking at it. It's very simple, man. I mean, it's not... You break trend, you go to the lows. This is actually another reason to be bullish on the S&P for the long term, right? Short term, you might get a little pullback, but I think it makes sense to be bullish there. Let's see. Let me see what you guys said in the chat. I guess anything's possible. Anything's possible, man. Anything is damn possible. I will never crack top 20 because always be linked to KDA. Glares at Frank. Wait, what? Franco, you can't take what Frank says seriously, man. You know what I mean? Like, Frank is just gonna sit. Like, I love Frank. Listen, I love Frank Fractal, man. But he's just gonna sit in the chat and he's gonna hype up whatever coin's in his name. You know, like, so if he loves KDA one day, KDA is going to the moon, right? And then the next day, you know, if he's got whatever he's got now, what he's got now, EGLD. If EGLD is going to the moon, EGLD is going to the moon. Let's see. But yeah, look, it got dark. It got real dark over here. Oh, you can see the city lights. That's good. You can see the nice little city lights over there. Cadena the best coin ever? I guess so, man. Is the fear clumped up? I think we're back at neutral. We're back at neutral, actually. So yeah, we're back at neutral. And yeah, I mean, this just sums up Bitcoin in a nutshell right now. The market couldn't be more neutral. There's no buyers, there's no sellers, there's no nothing. You're just at a 50. Look at this. Now, neutral. Yesterday, 50. Last week, 50. Last month, 52. There's just nothing going on, man. It's just neutralness. It's just neutralness. But dude, it gives you, like, you being down here gives you plenty of time to be stacking on this dip. Right? Plenty of time. This ain't 2022 anymore, my friends. Right? This ain't 2022 anymore, my friends. Right now, this gives you plenty of time. So once again, like, if the market starts moving up, I do not want to hear in the chat, I don't have enough time. Right? You've had plenty of time. Plenty of time. And if we get more time, which I think we're going to get more time, we've had plenty of time in here. So I don't want to be hearing, I have no time. We need more time at the lows. We have plenty of time. Plenty of time. But yeah. Plenty of time. Be making some pasta. Making some. I'm gonna try to make some chicken, like parm almost tonight. I need to get some cheese though. I need to get some cheese at the store. I need to get some cheese. We're gonna be making some chicken parmesan with some pasta and some red sauce. I think that's a really, really good dinner for tonight. Some homemade chicken parmesan. You know, we got to get some cheese at the store though. That is crucial. Crucial. We need some Parmesan cheese. We need some. We need a bunch of cheese. You know, we need some mozzarella. We need that mozzarella cheese. We need that mozzarella and some Parmesan cheese. And we will get those, and we will make the damn Parmesan. Yo, your mom. Later, bro. Later, man. Don't forget to add some basil. True, bro. True. Don't forget to add some basil. You need some basil. It's all, to me, the chicken parm, any Italian dish is all about the red sauce. It really comes down to the sauce. You need a good sauce. Unfortunately, a lot of the sauces that they aren't very good. Like, dude, if you get the cheap sauces like the Prego and, I don't know, the other brand, I forget the other brand, but those sauces are trash. You need some good sauce. But I always end up getting those. Like, oh, they're a sale, $2.99 for the Prego. Okay, we're getting the $2.99 one. But it all comes down to the sauce, right? At the end of the day, right? When it comes down to pizza, what makes it? The sauce. Okay, chicken parm. What makes it? The sauce. Raviolis. What makes it? The sauce. I already have. I got that sauce in my mouth right now, from wanting the damn sauce. But yeah, I mean, really, it comes down to the damn sauce. How many times can I say sauce? Take a shot every time I say sauce. That's what we need to do. Put a spoon or two of sugar in the sauce too. I used to do that, but listen. I have been eating pretty good lately. Okay, not every day, but pretty damn good. So those little small things that I don't think are necessary, like, okay, if you want to put sugar in the sauce because you don't care, that's cool, right? But when I'm making my own stuff, I don't want to put sugar or salt in there. At least too much. Because you know, sodium clogs the arteries eventually, you know. But yeah, no sugar for me in the sauce. Facts. But like I said, I'm not good all the time. But when I cook my own stuff, keyword, Maji, when I cook my own stuff, I like to try not to put that shit in there. Try not to, right? Sometimes I'll have a little avocado. I'll put a little salt in there. Sometimes I got my little tacos. I'll put the taco seasoning in there. There's a ton of sodium in there. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of sodium in there. But that's different because you're making tacos. And you need the sauce of tacos. Let's see. Brooklyn pizza is special because of the water. New York aqueduct. Brooklyn pizza. The pizza's pretty good over here. I think, you know, I think it's good over here. I don't think it's like this, like, oh my God, like this is like the best pizza I've ever had. I think it's good. There's this one place over here that's like in this random ass freaking spot. Little walk down it's like in the random spot, man. It's not even in the city. It's just, I don't even know. It's some random neighborhood. It's like literally in the most random spot that I had one time. I had one slice, and it was the best slice I have ever had in my life. It was like, oh my God, so good. I think they put so much salt in it. That's why. But it was so good. But it's like far enough away where I don't want to go there because it's too far. But I wish it was closer. If it was closer, I would look like, I don't know, man. I would look like Java if it was closer. You know what I mean? You got to do it, man. You'll get heartburn if you don't. What if I don't put salt? Oh, because it balances out the tomatoes. Because the tomatoes in the sauce. See, I don't really get heartburn when I could get a whole thing of pasta, dump the whole thing of pasta sauce on the pasta, and I won't get heartburn. But I know what you mean. A lot of people get heartburn when you're eating pasta. You know, I don't really get the heartburn, no, which is good. Which is really, really good. The one thing I do get, though, right, when it comes to food, the one thing that I do get is, you guys ever eat peanut butter and it kind of clogs your throat a little bit? That happens to me. I don't know if it's because I eat it too fast or I eat it because I put it in a wrap, but whenever I eat peanut butter, specifically in a wrap, Dude, that shit, like, it feels like I'm choking, but I'm not choking. I think it's just because I eat too much peanut butter in there. But that's the one thing that kind of affects me with food. Other than that, if I eat Indian food, I'll get some gas, you know? That's about it, right? It don't even sound like that. Mostly I'll go to the bathroom and it sound like this. You know? When I eat Indian food. Besides that, though, I'm pretty good with food over here. Gotta drain the fat if you use 80-20 beef. I use 80-20 beef. I do not drain the fat. I eat that fat. I nail that fat with the 80-20 beef. I try to get the 90-10. I try to get the 90-10 beef as much as I can. They don't always have it, though. But I get the 80-20. I don't drain that. I eat that fat all day long. One day I'll pay for it, but it's pretty good fat. I like when that juice is all in there, man. Let's see. That feeling is your throat sticking together. Thanks, Bat. Bat, you kill me, man. Juro, where are the Vikings, bro? There's no Vikings right now, man. It's just a boring time, right? There's no reason to be negative at the current time, right? There's just no reason to be super like pumped up. It's just kind of a market we're just kind of getting through, right? It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Like I said, it's a beautiful year. This year has been awesome. It's been a fantastic year. If you've taken advantage, this year has been fantastic. Fantastic year. Nuts Flush said, I'll post it in the Discord. Post it in the Discord? Yo, I made a new workout routine. All right, let me know. Nuts Flush, put it in the Discord, man. Put it in the damn Discord. I need to see the workout routine. I just do the normal workout routine, man. I do push. Push it. No, it's not. I'm just kidding. I do the push. I do chest. Shoulders, and biceps. I do the bro workout on one day, the chest, shoulders, biceps, and then on day 2, we do back, right? We do back. We do some abs. Actually do a little extra hamstring workout. We'll do a little bit of the, I don't even know what they're called, but the one that you're holding the barbells and you lean forward for the hamstrings. You know what I'm talking about. I don't even know what those are called, but those things freaking nail the hamstrings, man. And then day 3 is just legs. Legs on day 3. And we'll do like an ass. We'll do an ass workout because you got to add the ass workout, man. I told you. I use that machine. You guys might make fun of me. I use that machine that you guys know you squeeze the ass. You know what I'm talking about, where you like separate your legs and you're squeezing the ass. Oh yeah, I do that machine. Every 3 days I do that machine. And I got a nice ass. I got a nice freaking ass for a guy. You know? I'm always told, like, damn, your ass is nice. Just kidding. No one tells me that. But I tell myself that my ass is nice. The yes/no machine. Thank you, DJ. Yeah, that machine. That shit's good for the glutes, man. That shit's good for the glutes. I do use that though. Legs open, yes. Legs closed, no. Exactly. Let's see. Also, why not your triceps? Biggest muscle in your arm. Oh, triceps is on back day. I meant to say that. Triceps is on back day. So I do back and triceps. But yeah, I forgot triceps. My ass is flat as hell, dude. You got to get on the machine. I'm telling you, you see when you first go on it, you feel like you guys know what I mean. When you first get on that machine, you feel a little bit skeptical, right? You feel like all the other dudes are looking at you like, dude, is this guy really using that machine? Like, is he really working on his ass? But I'm telling you, when you get off that machine, you'll feel like your ass is twice as big, and you'll just feel like you have a nice tight ass. I'm telling you, man. You might laugh. You might get on it and you'll be looking around, making sure no other dudes are looking at you on that machine. But I'm telling you, that is the best machine to use for your ass. I'm telling you, man. Squats are best for the glutes. Yeah, obviously squats. But if you want to isolate the glutes, obviously squats are good. Come on, guys. You don't think I know this? Obviously. But if you want to target directly those glutes, oh man, you be nailing those things. That machine gives you stamina too. Facts. The hip abductor, yeah, the abductor, not the, what's the opposite? The obductor. I don't know. Is that machine the TikTok girls use to show off their? Oh God. Yeah. No, the girls love the hip thrusts. The girls love the hip thrust machine. They love getting on the thing and going. You guys can't see me, but they love doing the hip thrust machine. All right. Anyways, guys, I don't even. Bitcoin hasn't done it. It just kind of slowly bled on the stream here today. But yeah, I think that's about it for today. There's not, like I said, there's not much going on. Stay easy. Like I said, Bitcoin's holding up very well despite the FUD, right? Market tried to push down, but Bitcoin's still holding that 26.5. That's very, very positive. I think that's a very, very good thing in the markets. Not just spreading hopium. I'm serious when I say when you get big FUD and the market does not dump lower, that it's a very, very good sign, right? Other than that, right? Catalyst next week. We're still waiting for these CPI, XRP, FOMC, CB versus SEC. We got some potential catalysts for some moves next week. Other than that, I probably just expect Bitcoin to continue sideways for the rest of the week, and probably into next Tuesday, until June 13th. That's my guess. I think we just chop in here, and we wait it out, right? At the end of the day, there's no buyers, there's no sellers. Maybe that changes for some reason tomorrow. Maybe we'll get some random other FUD or something tomorrow that could move the markets. Who knows? You never know. Other than that, right? Rest of the market, just whatever. Stock markets just continuing to rip every single day. It's like the stock market run is over and just continues up higher every single damn day. Eventually, they're going to get a pullback. Dollar's finally dumping. That's good for the market. But yeah, Bitcoin, waiting it out. Ethereum, waiting it out. It's all we can do, guys. All right, so go enjoy your nights. Stay off the charts. There ain't nothing going on. Take a break. I have to tell myself to take a break sometimes, but I don't. So I'm going to get off. See you guys tomorrow at 8:30. And see everyone else at 7 p.m. tomorrow for Friday night, man. Let's have some fun on Friday night, even if we got nothing going the frig on. All right. Later, guys. Peace. Have a fantastic night, by the way, guys. Seriously, before I go, you guys need to have a fantastic night, all right? Seriously. Stay positive. 2023 is the year of accumulation. We knew this year was not going to be an easy freaking year. We know there's going to be boring times, bad times, sideways times, good times. It's going to be a roller coaster of emotions, even though it really shouldn't be, all right? Let's freaking get busy, man. 2023, you'll be looking back at 2023 and be like, why the frick was I a pussy? Even if you're not a pussy, even if you're stacking shit, you will call yourself a pussy. I'm already calling myself a pussy. All right? Anyways, I'm out of here, guys. Peace.